visit to the causeway, it was time to head to the Wild Atlantic Way. I followed the causeway coastline to Derry, and then crossed the border into Muth, and then followed the Wild Atlantic Way around Ireland's largest peninsula named Inishowen. I constantly battled the winds of Storm Callum en route, but thankfully it remained dry. I was heading for Malin Head, Ireland's northernmost point where I would stay overnight. It didn't take me long to realise that this part of the world was stunning. The scenery had taken me quite by surprise. The further I went, the nicer it became. The Atlantic Ocean rarely out of view, with either in front of me, to the side, or in my mirrors. The towns were small and pretty, and life seemed so laid back and simple here. I'd followed the Wild Atlantic Way through the towns of Quigley's Point, Redcastle, and the very colourful Morville, where I stopped off for a coffee break. I then started to head inland towards Malin Head. Around Malin Head, the shoreline had become more rugged and much more attractive. Bright sunshine seemed to accentuate the colours of the fields, rocks and buildings, and the winds of Storm Callum seemed to make the waves louder and more aggressive. The Atlantic was in view all around me. The northernmost tip of the head is known as Banbury's Crown, and it's named after a mythical Irish queen. There's also a weather station on the head which serves the BBC's shipping forecast. The head was also used for filming in the 2017 Star Wars movie The Last Jedi. If I thought the wind was bad before, I hadn't seen anything yet. You'll soon see. This is Malin Head, Inishowen Peninsula, even in County Donegal, and it is the northernmost part. It is well windy, pretty island. It's absolutely stunning. That there is the Atlantic Ocean. Amazing views. After a long day on the bike battling Storm Callum, it's now time to make my way to my B&B for the night. the White Strand B&B. Glad to be out of that wind now. Just got to my digs, not far from Malin Head. I've been absolutely battered by wind today. Heavy which way you can. Side wind, headwind, tailwind. It's been absolutely mental. But we got here. Just took me time. We've got here. I'm just glad to be out of it now, and I do believe that it's going to pass for tomorrow, only to be replaced by rain, I believe. But we'll just have to reassess tomorrow what we're going to do. The plan was to head down south on the Wild Atlantic Way, but if the weather's too bad, I think I might just make my way back over to Belfast and see if we can get another ferry before the one I'm scheduled to get. But we'll see how we go. But yeah, we're at the digs now. It's the White Strand B&B. It's in an absolute really nice spot. The lady who runs it is looking after me. She's just brought me some coffee. She's offered to give me a lift to the local restaurant later on and pick me up, which is brilliant. So if you're ever in these parts, I recommend this place, White Strand B&B. I'll show you the room that you get for 40 quid. Not bad at all, can't complain. I'll give you the guided tour now. It's actually a family room, so a couple of beds here. Ceilings are a bit low for someone of my height, but I'm used to banging my head on things, being 6'4". This is where I'll be kipping, and the view out the window, pretty nice as well. See the Atlantic Ocean there in the distance. After being looked after by Mary and sampling a few pints of Guinness at the Seaview Tavern last night, it was time to move on. The wind, as expected, had been replaced by rain, but with it being a storm I wasn't sure what was to come weather-wise, so I just opted for a short ride today to Buncrana. One mystery though, can anybody tell me why Guinness always tastes better in Ireland than it does at home?